Hi, I'm Paul Stewart, and I'm a co-founder of the Underground Railroad Education Center. It's a not-for-profit organization, a 501c3. We've been around since 2003, maybe a little bit earlier, and we focus on the story of the Underground Railroad and the degree to which that story can be transformative for people in terms of helping them be more involved, more active, more aware, and more aware of the history that is very alive and present within the country and how it impacts us today.
I've known Paul and Mary-Liz for over 10 years, and this is really a labor of love for them. I can't believe they met as college students, and they came to Albany, and they saw the building. They saw the building, Stephen and Harriet Myers building, and they decided that they could do something for the community. They could make it better, they could make it more memorable, and again, as a board member, I've watched them, and the longer I'm there, the more I'm pulled in, and the more important that it is to me. And they just are really, really terrific people.
For those of you who have been to the Stephen and Harriet Myers residence, I'm sure you are aware of the size limitations of that building. And over the last 20 plus years, that has been home for Underground Railroad Education Center, and certainly it is the place where we host tours. But there's so much more as an organization that we do, as we over the years have created a whole variety of ways to engage with the public to share this empowering and inspiring story. And the result has been that we have outgrown the Myers residence. And that has been the primary prompt or motivator for building the Interpretive Center, which also actually began with the 2008 Board of Directors, a very far-seeing board who recognized the need for additional space.
So today we're at a program called Arias in the afternoon. It is a program where we have a singer, Daniel Pascoe Aguilar, who is providing arias from some famous operas. He is singing them, he is donating that in his singing time to help us raise money for our interpretive center, which we're building on Livingston Avenue.
How they hiss in their hair, and the sparkles that flash in their eyes, and the sparkles that flash in their eyes. Revenge theme on your skies, revenge theme on your skies, revenge, 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 revenge.
So the Interpretive Center is going to be just a few doors down from where 194 Livingston Avenue is. The building is a multi-purpose center. It will house our activities, but it will also provide an opportunity for people in the community to use the assembly space, and also there'll be a cafe. There are going to be workshops and things we'll be providing to help the community become better educated about things such as green jobs, legal help that they need, maybe starting a small business. We're really hoping that this will be a very multi-purpose building that will be a place where people can come in times of emergencies, a resilience hub that will be sharing that hub relationship with another hub on the south side of the city. The building will have some solar power. It's going to have an underground filtration system for recycling water that falls from the sky so it doesn't run off the property into the sewer system. It's going to have a geothermal heating and cooling system. And we're going to have a number of other features which help our building to be a net zero building. And as a net zero building, it's going to be unique within the state of New York. There are only a few net zero buildings in New York State at this time, and ours is going to be one of them. And one of the features of this as well is going to be we're going to be repurposing and reusing a salvaged, recycled Dutch barn timber frame as part of the main assembly hall of the building. And that Dutch barn timber frame is actually coming from a barn that is in Montgomery County. We've disassembled it. It is in storage right now in Altamont, and it's going to be reassembled on the site as soon as we get to that part of construction.
the starboard knee, the starboard knee shall speak against of the starboard knee. My pencil heart shall speak against the starboard knee, against the starboard.
It means the world to me that we have we actually have something that's bringing our history forward and allowing people to know what happened during the Underground Railroad and how it manifested itself and how it became what it is today. It's like we need to know our history, because if we don't know our history, we tend to repeat things that don't need to be repeated. And so that's why I'm so excited about it being here. And I think as long as I'm available to be a part of it, I will be a part of it, giving of my time, talent, and treasure to make sure that it operates in the way that it should.
Such a tender father shed, warm from my aged eyes descend.
What does Pat Fahy have to do with the Underground Railroad? She understands who we are. She loves our mission, and she knows how important it is to preserve the local history for the Capital District.
For joy to think when I am dead.
Thank you for continuing to show up. If this isn't a labor of love, with Paul and Mary-Liz Stewart, I don't know what is a labor of love. And their passion is never diminished. So it's something that is so impressive, and I'm sure they wouldn't have that passion if it weren't for the continued, countless support from so many of you here.
My son shall have.
I would ask you please, as a signature experience that we build into all of our programming, and it is called Expanding the Circle. We ask you please to find someone or somebodies you do not know. Make their acquaintance so that before you leave here today, you have another friend or two or three. So please take the opportunity to find people you don't know and have some great conversations while we're here.
Mankind is friend for joy.
We need a lot of money, we need a lot of donations, but we also need a lot of volunteers. And we need people to just come and see what it's all about and be encouraged and bring their kids and bring their families to know that there's something in the Albany area that's really making a difference that we can all be proud of.